So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. Traumeri, and here's Azar, picked out brilliantly. Cafu deals with that comfortably. Space for him to turn and look. Hazard gets flagged offside. Passing is crisp and sharp. Here's a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Aguero is offering a wry smile there.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. Modric stood his ground strongly. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Eze. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Getafe leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This is a promising build-up. Bruno Fernandes. It's Aguero! He's done very well to get to that.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Rooney. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Eze, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Bruno Fernandes. Getafe currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Kubasi. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Look at the space. Aguero! He's got a goal! England are back in business. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. How Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. Traumeri. And here's Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Luis Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Azar. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Chance, surely! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
England have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Rooney! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? And he welcomes it in. He's in a good position. Shapes to shoot! And he's straight offside. Getafe are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Aguero, Rooney, shot at goal! And no mistake! And they're threatening to fly away here! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Eze. Now it's Messi. He's a sharpened ball here. Chouameni. Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Aguero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Spread out to the left. Eze powering forward here. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. And that is all they have time for. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Getafe can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Eze! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Otto with the short one. And that has sent him sprawling. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eze. Oh, a delicate chip through. Suarez looking to receive it in space. And it's Xabi Alonso. Modric.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. it'll be a throw-in. He's having a shot! And that has fair fizzed. Getafe have their third corner. They've played it short. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
So, what can they come up with here? Rooney. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rooney. And here's Aguero! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eze. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Xavi Alonso. Modric, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Rooney. So, what can they make of this? Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hazard. He's found a way through. James Rodriguez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
James ventures forward. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
El dorsal 6, Messi. El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos.
Modric can see things others simply cannot. Getafe perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that.
Shoots! Oh, the ball, and it's come back out to him. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. That has not gone well. And it's Dembele. And this is Rooney.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Shevchenko. Cafu has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that looks a decent ball. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Getafe have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Aubameyang. Great vision. Modric. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Modric. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Getafe really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! We thought they were done, but never say never! The movement so precise, the finish. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Oh, good effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Not gone well. Knocks it into space. Morishige is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, Peter, this is a guy with a real tactical brain. One who rarely makes...
He leaps for it! It's there! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Kashima Antlers finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's found a way through. Decent chance! And no mistake. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. And it's been given away. Can he get it through? That's a good ball. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He slings it, impressive jump! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, some astute defending there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's heaved it away, and he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, cracking ball. Big chance! Off the post! And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking to play. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
FC Tokyo with the corner, there first. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he can thump it away. Passing nice and neat. And a shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's a key interception. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. Backward it goes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! And it's in! And the comeback is complete!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
FC Tokyo have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's good running with the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Driving forward, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target.
FC 東京選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号11小賀島剛。代わりまして背番号9マルセロ・ヒアン。以上の選手が
FC Tokyo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lovely bit of skill. Knocks it into space.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Into the last quarter of an hour. That is a brilliant interception. Space for him to turn and look. There's the header! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Has a look and plays it forward. FC Tokyo can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Moved on forwards. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
FC Tokyo, palpably stronger, better, superior. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the number on the board is 3. No, that's been intercepted. It's ended up in no man's land. Driving on and making good progress. Looking for options for move. Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class. And that's that. FC Tokyo have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
Sapporo definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Shotani. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was quick to react. That's very neat. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Shotani. That is lovely. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Consadole, Sapporo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Flashes it across. And that has been knocked clear. And the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
FC Tokyo, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Consadole, Sapporo have their second corner now. FC Tokyo have the chance to go the other way. That looks a good ball through. Well, takes a shot! They've scored! That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real...
He'll try from distance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's a good foot in there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shotani. And the counter is on. Oh, easy pickings there.
Sapporo always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Here comes the cross. And it's made its way to him. And he's there to clear it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Could be danger here. And he is deftly away. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. He's having a shot. And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
FC Tokyo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
FC Tokyo heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Consadole, Sapporo have their third corner. And a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers with whip. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they're threatening to fly away here. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And that is all they have time for. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
FC Tokyo, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. To get things going again. That's good running with the ball. And it's Shiotani. His real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, there's the clearance. He won't be happy with that one. He's having a hit! Just too high.
Sapporo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that has left him in a heap. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to pass it through, and it's chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Shapes to shoot! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. FC Tokyo looking close to untouchable here at 3-0.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, nice touch. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Great chance here from position A1. A real chance then to ease this. He's gone direct. Always going over the top. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
They've played it short. Looking for the far post. Oh, great leap! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And the shot! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Mito Hollyhock are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Knocks it into space. so much. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's always been caught napping. And another try! They've scored! And there is your opener. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Mito Hollyhock are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, there's a probing ball. FC Tokyo leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he shoots! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
FC Tokyo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Good chance here. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pass somewhat off target. Some good work on the right flank here. Mito Hollyhock couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, that's superb. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. No way through, so back it comes. And he's in on goal! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Could be danger here. There's the shot! And that's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Mito Hollyhock cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Tuller. He's had it taken off him. Driving forward. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And yes, it's him again. FC Tokyo now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's a little off target. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? And the finish! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good running with the ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Applies the finish! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
FC Tokyo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
FC Tokyo largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Down to business again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. Look at the space here. Good read, needed to be. Nicely aimed pass. And he's being shifted off it. He is through. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Here's foul. Goes to finish! And yet another chance goes to waste.
FC Tokyo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
FC Tokyo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mito Hollyhock are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. Chance! Off the post! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shot could shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Driving on and making good progress. Knocks it out wide. Oh, no joy this time. And the counter is on. And he plays one through. Oh, he's all alone. Great chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So now the difference is 3. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. He's got away. He's having a shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries one from range. Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's straight offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, super! He'll try from distance! He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found support out wide, and he's managed to get... And a chance! It's in! They are playing them off the park! And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Great chance! Driving forward. Can he get it through? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Allaire. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
FC Tokyo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's good running with the ball. That's been slipped through. It's a promising position. Engages and forces him off the ball. Threads one in. This is a promising build-up. Romeu. Now it's Allaire. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot at goal! Oh, what a be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed into the box. It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. FC Tokyo are looking to go forward now. And that was asking for too much.
FC Tokyo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Gets a good foot in there. Vissel Kobe are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has another go! Now who's going to be first to it? And another try! And he's stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vissel Kobe are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
30 minutes gone. Pinches it off him. FC Tokyo are looking to break at pace. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a tidy finish. Back to within one. Interesting. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
FC Tokyo cut their real chance! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Allah! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's a key interception. FC Tokyo have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to belt it away. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So a temporary halt to the action. FC Tokyo are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So there was the first half.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So it's back to business. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now, can they get him away? And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's very neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Ball swung in. Well, there's the clearance. Yamakawa. Now it's Aller. That's an excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's in a great position here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Thinks about the shot. He's on it, can he get away? That's put pay to the danger.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aller, and the shot! Oh, good finish! And they get themselves in front! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
ただいまのゴールは68分、背番号11。ヴィッセル神戸、選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号8。
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
背番号77。
Vissel Kobe leading
背番
now.
号17。以上の選手が入ります。
And he shoots! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Romeo does really well there, he is strong. FC Tokyo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's worked it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
FC Tokyo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
FC Tokyo can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Looking to play him in. It's a good look. Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neatly clipped into space. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Vissel Kobe are down to 10 men. Driving forward. Deep into stoppage time. That's it, the referee says enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
Kashima Antlers always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
He's got away. Hangs one in. Shibasaki. Oh, that's well spotted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's the chance to counter. It's a throw-in. Morishige. That has not gone well. That's a little off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
This might spell danger. Showing good feet. Ah, that's a fine interception. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And he's intervened well there.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Chance for a shot! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that was asking for too much. Oh, can he get onto this?
That's going in strongly.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And they can counter here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's really well manoeuvred. Nicely weighted ball. Shibasaki tries to pass it through. Crossed into the box. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. FC Tokyo are looking to go forward now. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shibasaki, and he stands tall, impenetrable. And the finish! And that's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright, and he hits the net. And again they hit the front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
FC Tokyo leading now. Tries to get it clear. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Looking for the run. Oh, good! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. Here comes the corner. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
FC Tokyo are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second half is up and running.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Can he spark a counter here? No, no way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Driving forward. Looking for options for movement. And he's definitely onside. He has found the way through. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. And across it goes. And a shot! And that's a good finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed.
He's in one-on-one, and the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's a good-looking ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That ball looks a good one. Great chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. FC Tokyo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Engages and forces it. Oh no, this does not look good. Shibasaki knocks it into space, and he's managed to get free, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Now
there's a fine ball. Decent chance! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're back within reach! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal.
Oh, what's he done? And he cuts out the supply. Not the most accurate pass. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Threads one in. Tries a shot! And he scores! No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Stood up well to him there. FC Tokyo do have a chance to counter here. He's found the way through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this? Space for him to turn and look. Might be danger here. And the pass is intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pinches it off him. Time added on 4 minutes. And that will be the final act. FC Tokyo are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty as we...